and welcome back to my channel. I really hope your day gets even better after watching this video. Go and grab your cozy drink because you and I, we are about to get serious about our goals. So cheers to that. Honestly, can't believe it's already September. Like, this is absolutely insane. We are halfway through the year, but this month to me always feels like a fresh start. It's like we're in the middle of the year, we already know what works for us. It feels like a second new year to me. We are transitioning out of summer, and you know what? It's the perfect moment to just take a moment to slow down, pause, reset, and get realigned with our goals. I feel like in the beginning of the year, we always set our vision board. We get so excited by creating the goals and what we want to be, what we want to accomplish through the year. But we start getting, summer comes around, we start having just so much fun. And I feel like September is just the moment for you to reset, to realign. And if you've been feeling a little bit lost, or like you haven't really followed through your goals that you set in the beginning of the year, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through how to reset, create intention, and create a plan you actually want to stick to. So without further ado, let's just get into this video. I have my journal here. I'm gonna be reading it and walk you through it. This is the way that it works for me, and I think it's just how to have manifest a lot of things in my life. Because first thing first, you need to choose a specific goal, okay? But just not any goal. Like, it needs to be a goal that you really want to accomplish. It needs to be something that you want to focus on this month. Just one. I would honestly recommend you to focus on one goal at the time. Not 10, not 5. Just focus on one thing. What I have learned when you want to accomplish a goal, it really just, if it's the correct goal for you, it's not going to only change one aspect of your life. It's going to change many aspects of your life. So it's just very important to choose your specific goal and something that you really want to accomplish through the month. And I think this comes as well with manifesting. Like, you can manifest many things at the same time. But I think, like, for example, when you want to manifest abundance, or you want to travel around the world, you're not only manifesting like, oh yeah, I'm gonna travel and I'm gonna enjoy and I'm gonna be abundant. When you manifest that, you're not only changing one perception of your life, because once you become abundant, you feel more loved, you feel aligned, you feel carefree, and those are all the things that as well you are kind of accomplished with one goal or one thing that you are manifesting. So you need to get really specific with this. It cannot be vague, like growth on social media, for example, or be healthier. You need to be ultra specific on this, okay? For example, one of my goals for September is I want to reach 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, okay, by the end of the month. That's a very specific goal, because I didn't say like, oh, I just want to grow my YouTube channel, or I want to have a couple thousand, or I want to, it's like a specific number that I have in my mind, and it has a deadline, because I know that by the end of September, I want to manifest that amount of followers on my YouTube. And the most important thing, it feels aligned to me. It feels like something that I can accomplish. It feels something that I'm ready to take. I'm ready to step into that version of myself. I'm ready to achieve that goal and to change different aspects of my life. Because if I am accomplishing that goal, I know that I have to do, I don't even want to call it sacrifice, but I know that I need to change some things in my life in order for me to achieve that goal. And I'm very excited for that. I'm very ready to take that. This isn't a goal that I'm doing because someone else told me to do, or because my fiance was like, oh my god, you can totally do that, or my friend. This is something that it feels really genuine to me, and I'm excited to work forward to it. So I want you to just take a moment, pause this video, and if you need to write that goal right now, something that you feel inspired, something that just sparked, just write it down. Go and grab your journal, and you're gonna write your goal. You need to be specific, you need to get creative with that. And I want to let you know as well that this used to happen to me, that I used to feel very scared when I used to write my goal and to get specific on it, like get 2,000 followers by the end of September. It can feel very, very scary to be like, oh my God, what if it doesn't happen? I want you to let you know that in order to get over the fear, you just need to believe. So now that you wrote your goal, the step number 2 here is to create a new identity. So once you know your goal, I want you to ask yourself, who is the version of me who has already achieved this, okay? In order to achieve any goal, you need to let go of a version of you that maybe feels scared, maybe doesn't believe on that you can achieve that, and that's totally fine. Like, we need to like heal ourselves, and it's like you're moving through a ladder, like you're right here, but slowly you're getting up and up, and then sometimes we fell back, but it's okay, we're just gonna keep climbing. So I'm gonna give you an example because we love examples in here. It really helps us to understand a little bit more what I'm trying to tell you so you can connect more. So for example, for my YouTube goal, my new identity is it's easy for me to create content. It's easy and fun to film videos because I feel aligned with what I'm talking, with what I'm saying, with the type of content that I'm creating. It doesn't feel like a task, it's just part of my personality, I love showing up and sharing life lessons from my life. I inspire people to live their best life. So that's my new identity, like that's what I want to be, and I'm becoming. I'm already that version of myself, So same for you. Whatever is your goal, you need to write the specific of this version of yourself and get crazy on this. Like you can even talk about like how you dress, how you walk, how you move through life, how you speak to others. Like you need to get specific, and this step is so important because it's going to give you all the awareness that you need in order for you to step into that version of yourself, okay? So take your time on this. Like there is really no rush. I hope you can do this in a moment that you feel calm, and then you feel like relaxed and you feel aligned with that version of yourself, because this is really fun, and this is something that as you're writing you feel excited to see like, oh, okay, what's going on, what's next, So just like take your time, think about that version of yourself, embody that version of yourself, and write it down. Okay. We are gonna move into step number 3. This is release the old beliefs. So this pretty much align with the second step, but this is just kind of releasing the things that doesn't serve you anymore, and the type of version of you that needs to go. Okay, the version of you that it has to go is not here, like it doesn't serve us anymore. We're very thankful for her, but it's time to move into the next version of you, okay? I feel like here's when things get real, because most of us are held back by our limited beliefs, by our routines, by our mindset, by relationships, and things that doesn't really align with the version of us that we want to be. And if you can thinking like filming is hard, or going to the gym is hard, or my content never goes viral, or I don't know, whatever it is, that is going to become your reality, okay? And those are those are your beliefs. Those are things that you keep telling yourself, and they are things that you're believing in yourself, things that you think they're gonna become real. So it's like very, very important to be mindful of our mindset and what we're constantly consuming, creating, thinking, speaking out loud, and speaking just, like the internal voice that we all have. So let's shift this into something different. Like let's align with that version of you that you already are creating, or you want to move into it. So instead of saying, for example, my videos aren't going viral, you can say, I create virality. My videos find the right people. Do you understand what happened there? Instead of you be like, oh my God, I need to go viral, is that my videos are going to find the right people. And this is not like magic that, oh my God, because I'm just repeating this or saying this 5 times a day is gonna my life is going to change. No, this is something that you truly need to believe about yourself. And this is when people call it like be delusional, because it's true. Like, you have to truly believe in yourself. You need to believe that you are going to create change and things are going to get better. But it just doesn't happen by saying your mantra every single day. It happens by really acting, believing, and just like completely acknowledge and understand that you're gonna get there. Like, you are ready, that version of yourself. But this is when I think it's like one of the hardest things, because you really need to be very aware, very focused, and very, I will even say, present with yourself, with your thoughts, and with your limited beliefs. Because everything that we're constantly repeating in our mind, that we're speaking aloud, that we're telling others, that you're telling even yourself, those are your beliefs. So you have to be very, very aware of those thoughts. By the end of the day, like, what I'm trying to say here is that you need to stop reinforcing the limitations, okay? And start claiming your power, start acting and being at that version of yourself. Even if you don't have the things that you want to manifest, you need to believe that you are already there. Like, it's coming your way. And honestly, I feel like September is all about releasing and realignment. So just like refocus with that version of yourself. Sometimes we can get a little bit of fear, we can get a little bit of lag, but I feel like you already know what's holding you back. This is one of my favorite steps. But step number 4, we need to align your habits, your actions, your mindset. Just like put everything together. Like, you already create your goal, you already create your new identity. Now let's talk execution. Goals need action, okay? And habits create results. So what does that version of you who already achieved that goal does daily? Okay, I want you to ask yourself that question and to actually think about it, because I feel like sometimes we have all these dreams, we have all these goals, and we're not really acting as our version of ourselves in the daily moment. Like, for me to grow my YouTube channel, I know I need to keep my mindset strong. I know I need to work out daily, because I know that moving my body equals to a healthy mind and equals just to like healthy mindset overall. I know that I need to go to bed early and I need to have a good bed routine, and I know that I need to nourishing myself with good food. I need to eat as clean as I can, so I can feel full of energy, I can feel light, I can feel clean. And I need to journal, meditate every day. So I have a list of things that I have to do in order for me to achieve that goal. And no, it's not always that easy, because it's like, okay, I know that if I want to achieve my goal, I need to meditate and I need to journal. And then some days it's like really, really hard to do those things, because I just would rather spend some time on my phone instead of just like meditate and journal and do all those things. But I know that if I do those things, I will get closer to my goal. So this is what I was trying to tell you early, that one goal, it can change many aspects of your life. So it's that reason you need to get really specific with that goal, because it's just not about achieving your goal. Once you create your goal, so you need to create your non-negotiable. There are small things, but they shift your energy, they shift your perspective, they literally change your reality. So don't overcomplicate it. Honestly, I would just recommend you to choose 3 or 5 action things that you can truly commit to it. If you go to bed on time, you know that the next day you're gonna be able to wake up at 6 a.m. You're gonna feel full of energy, you're gonna feel ready to go for your workout, then you're gonna feel fresh to go for your workout. So at the end of the day, you are achieving just one goal, to maybe film your videos or post more consistent, but then you are achieving other things like working out on yourself, working out on your mindset, and that is the power of getting specific with your goals. But anyways, honestly, I feel like sometimes we really complicate these things and we kind of focus on, I don't even want to call it wrong things, because they're not. I feel like many times I was watching or doing things that I thought they will help me to get to the next level. But then by the end of the day, it's simple things, simple daily habits that can help you to get into the next. You don't need to buy a new laptop, you don't need a new iPad, you don't need all those things. What you need is focusing on yourself, focusing on that version of yourself that you want to be, and focus on the actions that you can do daily to achieve those things. So I really hope this video gives you some structure that you need to reset for September. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. I really hope to see you next Tuesday for my sit down videos and Fridays for my lifestyle videos. As well, if you're staying to the end, comment aligned. I want to cheer on you. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.